Welcome back to another gift giving guide video. I'm very sorry if you are fed up of these. I will try and intersperse these with some tutorials along the way, but these are really fun videos to make. And today's video is things I'd like to make for kids, not teenagers, so before the age of sort of 13. Yeah, stuff I'd like to make for kids. And we're kicking off strong, I think, with something that is equally a gift for parents as well as for children as well, and these are fabric storage bins, and apparently they're reversible if you really want to mix things up. Now the blog is a beautiful mess, which I think describes a lot of parents, really. I don't know about you, I don't always have it together. What I like is she starts off is, I've got toys and stuffed animals aplenty, I've got blankets and pillows galore, you want bouncy balls? I've got 20. So I figured it's time to make some cute storage solutions for corralling all those loose stuff in our home. So these are huge, these are really big, and again she's got a beautiful tutorial to go along with that as well. And I would, if you've never sewn circles, this tutorial would give me sort of the confidence because of just how many pins she's used, really. Next up is something of a similar vein, but if you've got toddlers, they do like carrying stuff around. So these are fabric toy buckets, and they've got two handles. They look quite sturdy, and it's from C. Kate Sew, and she's made them in really bright, colourful fabrics, and I think they're good for keeping similar toys together. So we've got some magnets, but the box is dying. We've also got sticker bricks. They are in a little hamper, but my son keeps sitting on it, so the hamper's breaking. So it's like when groups of toys, when their boxes start breaking down, these are brilliant just to keep the same types of toys in together. So one of his like Duplo rockets is in a Tupperware container, but again, it's got no lid, so it's not all staying together. So I think these are really cute, really fun, use up not a huge amount of fabric, and really great to gift gifts. And hey, here's a gift. And the bag's a gift as well. Next up is the memory game. It is from Apple Green Cottage, and I don't think you can get simpler. It is fabric and a little bit of felt or a little bit of interfacing, and these are good for sort of adults as well, stocking stuffers, party fillers. You can play them at parties. I don't think my child's at the age of being able to do a memory game yet, but I think if you start small with, say, like 2 pieces, 4, 6, and build it up like that, and again, such a great way to use up scrap fabrics. I definitely think I'm going to make some of these because they just look really fun and a really great way to start, a really good way to sort of interact with kids as well. Because I know sometimes I struggle to know how to play with my child. That sort of imaginative play isn't something that I really have anymore. Next up is from the Art Gallery Fabrics, the creative blog, and it is 1 pattern, 4 organisers. And this is good for crayons if you've got a little one who's maybe a bit older and wants to keep their crayons nice and organised, or felt tips, things like that. Just a little roll-up organiser means they can take them to school, they can keep them safe at home as well. Our 5th pattern is a knotted headband. Now I saw this and I thought it'd be perfect for one of my nieces. She's got the most beautiful curly hair, so doesn't really wear bobbles, but headbands would be absolutely perfect for her. And the fact that it's knotted and got elastic in, you can make it bigger or smaller so it'll fit for more time. And the little girl they've put it on in the pictures just looks absolutely adorable, so cute. And again, that is a full free tutorial there. Number 6 is something I actually do want to make because my son's imagination is really coming on recently, and it's such a joy to see him start to imagine things. The nightmares not so much. And these are make your own felt animal hand puppets, and it's got a free template, and I think it's a really easy make for kids, something really easy to sew up. You don't have to be super perfect with your stitching, and you can sort of let your imagination run wild with these, and they're cute and a good way to get kids to start to use your imagination, and I think a good way for parents to use their imagination, a really nice, sweet way to play with your child or someone else's kids if you're a grandparent. with your grandkids. Our next pattern project is from Merriment Design, and these are colourful fabric baby stacking blocks. So I think these are good for babies or toddlers, like ones that are over a year old. And for me, what I like about this is, other than the fact that they're really bright, is I want to make these into giant dice to help encourage counting. We're really starting to try and learn our numbers right now, and I think these would be a great way to do it. So on one, you can have all your dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 6. Then if you make another one, you can actually have the number on it and have like, so then show me 2 dots, you show 2 dots, and then show me the number. And I mean, you can only go up to 6, right? Or you can make loads of die. But I think these are a really brilliant idea to help encourage counting. It's a good gift and also helps have some learning and some education in there as well. I had to include these. You can't go wrong with scrunchies. I think I wear them all the time. Honestly, I do wear them all the time. Super handy. Really good gifts. If they make them in really bright, bold fabric, I think these are perfect for kids. Now, I don't know about you, but one of my nieces is an absolute reader, and it's such a joy to see her reading. And I think on-the-go reading pillow is such a fun idea. I would have loved one of these as a kid. Like, you can put your books in there, maybe a teddy, like all your little trinkets that you have as a little kid. I think a torch is a brilliant idea. Like, if you've got kids, grandkids, like, tell them, put like a towel or a blanket behind their door, so then when parents come for a night, they can't see the light underneath, so you can't see that you're reading. Not that I would encourage kids to stay up past their bedtime, but if you're getting some good books at Christmas, in a cute little pillow to go with it, I think a torch to go in as well would be amazing. Next up is from Apple Tree Cottage. She does the best, honestly. I love her tutorials. And this one I do like, and I think I need to go felt shopping. I think you need to come felt shopping with me. My favourite 7 free tutorials is Felt Play Food. And yeah, I like this. And it does tie into the next pan recommendation as well, because my son has really gotten into wanting to learn how to cook, really help mama. And I did make the mistake of buying we call it a snack tower, but it's a little tower, wooden thing he can get into so he can get to unit height. And again, with their imagination starting to come alive, I think playing with food that's not messy soothes my heart. They're just really fun. Like this, she's got cheese, she's got tomatoes, got bread, eggs, all sorts. And it's so imaginative, and I think just really, really fun. And to go along with that, so I've looked at the IKEA kitchens you can get for kids, and like people go really extra and make them into like real kitchens, and material can cook eggs. I'm like, oh, that's really great for you. But they take up a lot of space, and they're also quite expensive. And I don't know how long they'd get used for before it's like they're a bit bored of it. So this one is from Merriment Design as well. And it's a DIY felt stove, so you can roll it up and put it away. And I think this is a fantastic idea, especially if you've made up all the little food pieces as well. You can make up you can buy then like some wooden pans to go on it, or plastic pans, but it's flat. It's not going to take up tons of space in your house if you don't have the space for it. One of those wooden things. This is perfect way, like a really good compromise as well. And if you're making this for like a grandkid, I think that would be a really thoughtful way. Because I know everyone is super busy around Christmas. And I think like if someone made this for my son, I'd be absolutely made up. I think it'd be amazing. So any grandparents that can sew, I really like this, and I think it would fulfill my son's desire to help cook. Like I can put this on the kitchen table while I'm cooking, and then he can pretend along with me while I'm actually making real food for dinner, and he gets to pretend. So yeah, I really, really do love this. And finally, again, to go along with the reader in your life is the easy to make fabric corner bookmarks. And I love these. I really want to make some. I want one for like every pretty book that I own. You can also make these in leather, which I might try doing. And again, I think these would be perfect for my niece, like little beautiful bookmarks for her books. And again, there's loads of different tutorials for bookmarks and gifts for book lovers, which I might do a separate video on this. If you want a separate video on like gifts of book lovers, I know books reading has then gotten really popular recently, especially with TikTok. And I think giving the book lover in your life, especially maybe a teenager or a young adult, I know the covers that you can put them in, little book cozy things, they're really popular now as well. So if you'd like a recommendation guide on gifts for book lovers, let me know. But that wraps today's video up. Thank you for watching, and if you've got any recommendations, make sure you stick them below. And I will see you in the next one, which will hopefully be another gift giving guide.